Oh my God, this is gonna be a disaster.
That one's faster.
Sick.
Higher and it's steeper.
I'm gonna go with that one. This one's faster, I think. Today, I'm in New Mexico and I'm headed to White Sands National Park. I'm on my journey on the way back to Pennsylvania to build out the back of my car, and I'm living in it all the way there, and I'm living in it after I build it out. A couple things I gotta do first: shower and work. So I gotta go to Planet Fitness, and then I'm gonna go to a Starbucks and finish editing a video. I wish it was a little bit earlier, but I lost an hour of time coming here to New Mexico from yesterday, so my time clock is an hour off now. Enough talk, let's get on the road, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'm at a Walmart parking lot right now. I just got some ingredients for some homemade pizza tonight. So I'm really hoping this works. I have pizza crust that I've never made. I've never made pizza dough before. It seems really easy, but I'm gonna make pizza dough and then I'm gonna try out my air fryer. So fingers crossed that thing works as well. I have no idea if it's actually gonna work. I have a cool little campsite for the night that I'm really excited to stay at. It's 5 minutes right outside of White Sands National Park. So I'm gonna sleep there, and then in the morning, I'm gonna head into White Sands and see about maybe sledding on the dunes or something. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. Again, fingers crossed, I hope it works, because otherwise I'm eating hard mac and cheese once again for dinner tonight. And I really don't want to eat hard mac and cheese for dinner again. I'm in South New Mexico, so I don't know if North New Mexico is different. It probably is, I really don't know. Those mountains over to my right are gorgeous, but for the most part, the drive through New Mexico so far has been really, really boring until I hit here, which is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Las Cruces. Say it the most gringo way possible.
Las Cruces.
Las Cruces. It's pretty for sure. See what I mean? Saw a sign that said this was like the United States birthplace for military like missile testing or whatever. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Looks like there's White Sands, so I guess that's where I'll be coming back to you tomorrow. All right, we found our little home for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking that pizza up. So I found this spot on one of my apps that I use to find campsites. It's a really beautiful spot. I'm gonna go ahead and set my table up first, and then we're gonna get to cooking. Also, I got to stop by Border Patrol for the first time on this trip today. They had their station set up. Everyone had to go to Border Patrol, which was crazy. Can you hear that? It's the Star Spangled Banner playing. Right over there is an air base, so that's so cool. This table has been easily one of the best investments I made. We got our sauce, we have spray for the thing so it doesn't stick, oil to mix in, mozzarella, and our pizza crust mix. This is gonna be the toughest part. I don't have flour if the dough is too sticky, so. All right, well, I gotta heat up some water, so I'm gonna grab my stove. My air fryer is really small. I'm not gonna make a full pizza. I'll either use a half or a quarter of the dough mix and then go from there and see how it is. That might be kind of good. This is gonna be the world's smallest pizza. No, dude. Bruh, what did I do? Oh, shoot. That's not good. Definitely needed more mix. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work and if it's gonna work. Theoretically it should. I have a battery bank that should power this up, but you never know. So I'll plug this in. It's on. Now I'm not sure for how long this thing will run off of the battery bank, or even if it will. I'm gonna try my best here. All right, well, it's working. So she is drawing a little over 1,000 watts right now. It says it could power it up for an hour at this rate. What decisions have I made that have all led me to make air fryer pizza in the middle of the desert of New Mexico? Not really sure, but here I am, guys, here I am. All right, so this is what I'm working with. It's not really a pizza, but it'll do. I'm gonna throw some sauce and cheese on there, and then I guess I'll have a pizza then. And this water is all ready to go. That looks a whole lot more like pizza dough. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this one sit, and then I'm gonna put some sauce and cheese on the other one and eat that one up while I wait for the actual pizza. This is like the teaser pizza. This reminds me of like a Lunchables pizza, where it's like super small little personal pizzas. Mozzarella. All right, that's good. It smells like pizza, so I might have just came up. Oh my God, bro, that smells so freaking good. 79%. Oh, it's only drawing 28 watts right now. I can cook pizzas all day with this thing. Maybe I'll open up a on-the-road pizza restaurant. After watching this video, I don't think anyone would buy it, but it's gotta be done. Okay, well, it works. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Boy. I just unlocked my favorite new thing to make while I'm camping. Forgot to score it, it was so good. An 8.6. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna spray down another pot here, or another basket, and get another one going. Pizza is like one of my favorite foods. It's like pizza, wings. Pizza and wings are like my two favorite things. So pizza, I was craving it. I haven't had, I mean, not that pizza's good food, but I haven't had good food in a bit. And I was craving this pizza, and I'm so glad the first little one turned out so good. I hope this one turns out pretty similar. The last ingredient for this pizza, because we're gonna doll it up a bit, is some canned chicken. Basically, I'm just doing this because I need the extra calories. I feel like I'm definitely lacking the last few days with the low-calorie meals I've been eating. 5 to 7 minutes, let that cook up, and we'll have our second pizza. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that pizza. I don't think I spread the crust thin enough because it is kind of undercooked on the bottom, so I'm just gonna kind of toss away the undercooked pieces and eat the rest, but this does look pretty bussin'. Confirmed it's bussin'. Probably should have put the crust in for another like 5 minutes, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, that was delicious. I wish I had more, to be honest. I had a refrigerator to store the rest of the cheese and the sauce. I could do it again, and I think the mix was like 75 cents at Walmart. Really good, cheap camping meal. I'll give you guys a final reading on the battery bank too. It drained it down to 69%, so close to 20% for running an air fryer on the highest setting for maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Not bad. It's kind of dried up. It's falling right off. Look at that. Oh, that is lucky. That is really lucky. There they are, all clean. The saddest story ever wrote. I'm all cleaned up. I'm gonna close my hatch because bugs are getting in here and I don't want to get too many in here before I go to bed tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a chair and just relax and have a nice little evening. Wow. This has got to be one of the best sunsets I've seen in a while. This is crazy. And the reflection off the water is just so good too. Time to get in for the night.
I'll see you guys in the morning when we go to White Sands. I'm really excited for that. It should be cool.
Today was the first day that I had kind of a hard time getting up. It got pretty cold in here last night. I wasn't really cold throughout the night, but this morning when I woke up, I was pretty cold. Time to get a move on. My lips are mad chapped. Because it is pretty cold out and I'm feeling a little groggy right now. I think I might make first cup of coffee on this trip. I know in my Salt and Sea video, you could maybe hear it as well. Right now I feel it, so if you guys are wondering why I sound so out of breath in the morning, it's because I literally cannot breathe out of my nose. I get really, really congested. I take allergy pills, I use Flonase every night. In the morning I just can't breathe until I get a hot shower, which is horrible because I'm not always gonna have one, but everything is really dusty. Well, scratch that. We're turning that back off. Turns out I don't have my coffee with me. I must have left it in LA. I had some really early work mornings that I had to be out of the house and I didn't want to turn the coffee pot on and disturb my roommate, so I used the instant coffee and never put it back into my camping supplies. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna let the fact that I don't have coffee ruin it. I'm just gonna have hot water. It is chilly out, so I do want something to actually warm my body up. So yummy. It's almost 9 o'clock now, it's 8:45. Just gotta move on. I went to Walmart yesterday to try to find like a sled, like a saucer, plastic saucer sled. They didn't have them, or at least I couldn't find them. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe if I see someone on the dunes, I'll just ask them to use it quick. But all right, let's drive a little bit more and then we'll explore a little more of this park. I looked at the map and I didn't realize that I was like all the way done. Like I was all the way through driving the park. So I just did a little loop. It's a small park, very small park. Whoa, it's like really fine. This is probably the hardest sand I've ever walked on in my life. Like, most difficult. Okay, now it's like hard packed sand. Look at that. Like, I don't know. Like, really hard packed. I guess that's what makes it possible to sled. There's someone over there with a sled. Maybe I'll walk over there, see if they want to give me a ride. Okay, so I spent the next 5 minutes trying to figure out how to go up to these people and ask them if I could try their sleds. This is super out of my comfort zone, but they seemed like a nice group of adults and I figured it was worth a shot.
Yeah. It's fun.
Oh my god, that is fast! That's fun! That's really a good time. Oh. Well, thank you guys for making my experience here a little better. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, what was your name?
Jay?
Jay, I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. This one's fast, I think. Oh, thank you. You said Samuel, right?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Kathy.
Kathy. Good to meet you guys. Thank you again so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, safe trip to Pennsylvania.
Thank you. What a lovely group of people to meet. My God. So much sand in my shoes and my socks right now. I almost didn't ask if I could use their sled, but I'm really glad I did, and I got to meet some new people. Samuel, Jay, and Kathy. Really a pleasant group of people. I think I got to do that more often on this road trip. Just talking to random people, because it does get lonely by yourself. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the pizza last night. Now we know an air fryer works. If you guys are ever in South New Mexico, I definitely recommend coming to White Sands. This place is awesome. The campsite last night was awesome. Next time I see you, I might be back in Pennsylvania already. This last leg of my trip, I'm gonna speed run and get back pretty much as soon as I can. I'll catch you guys next week. Just remember, live fulfilled.